What's up guys, this is Steve with the MrBigKid channel and thank you all for watching and welcome back. This right here, this is the Palmetto State Armory PA-15. If you guys watched the video I made a couple months back, I was actually highly impressed with the rifle and what you get. I think I paid around 400 bucks for this rifle. And now I say I think because I actually bought a package deal which came with a rifle and a pistol for like 700. However, there are some upgrades that I would recommend making. There's two things about this rifle that I like a lot. It's extremely lightweight and it's basic. It's just a basic rifle and I don't want to take away from that in this video. Let's just jump straight to it. Let's cover phase one, cost-effective upgrades to enhance the PSA PA15. Keep in mind, in order to comply with YouTube policies, I'm not going to show or demonstrate the upgrade process. If you're interested in a phase 2 upgrade video, which will be performance and reliability upgrades, let me know in my comment section below. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on my shenanigans in this ever-constricting world of the 2A. Before we get started, I want to thank Elfman Triggers, Cox Arms USA, and TacPack for providing me with everything we're going to talk about, and also let me remind you of the intention of the upgrades for this rifle. There are things I like about this rifle from factory. I like how basic it is and how lightweight it is. I have other fancy ARs, I have plenty of heavier rifles. I want to keep the PA-15 relatively basic while addressing issues I don't like. Upgrade number one, addressing the muzzle. The PA-15 comes with a standard A2 style birdcage flash hider. This offers little in performance or feel. For about roughly the same weight, I'd like to install a muzzle brake. The muzzle brake I chose to check out is the Cox Arms USA Battle Brake. I watched the video they released comparing the Battle Brake to other competition, and I was intrigued. A muzzle brake can greatly reduce the felt recoil, however, also be extremely obnoxious since it redirects the gases towards the side and rear. I'm good with the trade-off of decreased recoil and the increased sound levels. Muzzle brakes are a trade-off. You have flash hiders, you have muzzle brakes, you have different devices used for different things. Muzzle brakes do a really good job in countering recoil. Now the 5.56 round doesn't recoil that much anyways. However, when you can add a muzzle brake to it, especially like this Battle Brake from Cox Arms USA, it takes that muzzle rise and completely eliminates it. I can honestly say this is one of the most effective muzzle brakes, if not the most effective muzzle brake I've tried yet, but yes, it's much louder. That's because muzzle brakes take the gas and they direct them sideways, upwards. It makes it louder. However, it makes it recoil much less too. Upgrade to the trigger, and the cost for this trigger is 160 bucks. The PA-15 model I have comes standard with a pretty decent trigger, which is the enhanced polished trigger. While it feels much better than some other mil-spec triggers I've experienced, upgrading the trigger is one of the best upgrades you can perform on an AR. Early on in my shooting days, I never saw much value in triggers. After experiencing the difference of a quality trigger versus the mil-spec trigger, I was sold on its value. For this upgrade, we're using the Elfman ELF SE trigger. This is a quality drop-in trigger which greatly reduces the trigger pull and increases the reset force, resulting in a much quicker follow-up shot. For the price range that it's in, it's an extremely effective trigger. It's a drop-in, so it's very easy to install. I installed it in probably 5 minutes. The next upgrade is the pistol grip. I'm gonna start by saying the existing Magpul grip isn't that bad. It feels much nicer than a standard AR pistol grip. However, for a simple upgrade that costs less than 25 bucks, you can pop on a grip with more of a vertical feel. The grip I've chosen to use is the Reptilia CQG grip. This was one of the items in my TacPack that I've been waiting to install. Here's that grip, way more vertical, so it's way more comfortable. Just better ergonomics, it kind of forces my elbow down. The grip's kind of back, it kind of pops your arm up, so you get this kind of weird canted position on your wrist, but when that grip is down, it's a much more comfortable position. The standard selector on the PA-15 is standard. It's a left side only and operates on a long 90-degree throw. I've decided to select the Fulcrum 45. It's a 45-degree safety selector, which is from Armaspec. This was also found in one of my TacPacks several months ago. One thing to note is the size of the selector. There's a knob on the end of each lever, and the offhand lever is shorter than the primary, This selector is very smooth, there's no grind to it. It clicks right into place and the throw is much shorter at that 45 degree versus the 90 degree. And the last simple upgrade for this video is going to be the stock, and the cost for this was 68 bucks. The Magpul MOE stock that comes with the PA-15 is alright. I feel it's an upgrade over a standard collapsible AR stock, however the MOE is relatively featureless. More importantly, it's quite wobbly. I've chosen to use the JE Machine Tech SopMod stock. The stock has a snug fit which reduces wobble, has watertight CR123A battery storage compartments, and most importantly to me, QD sling point attachment. This also has a wider cheek weld for a more comfortable surface contact, and again, this one was actually one of the stocks in one of my tac packs several months ago. And then last, of course, is this stock. I love this QD, the sling QD attachment point right here. It's much wider, it's comfortable, you have a nice flat surface for your cheek weld, feels comfortable. Now in the side compartment right here, you do have two battery storage compartments for the CR123A batteries. I didn't change out the handguard yet. I do have a free float handguard I do intend to install, haven't done it yet. I'll end up replacing this front sight gas block right here with a low profile gas block. Then I have a bolt carrier group I'll be installing in this as well. But for now, this is the phase 1 upgrade video. Let me know what you guys think.